They have not played since Tuesday, but tonight's still part of the decision-making process. Steve Kerr's got a lot of decisions to make on who starts and who's in the rotation.
And the season, it's coming upon us.
Oliveri looking, goes up top. Shot way off the mark. Nice Hood Schifino. Hayes on the follow and lays it up and in.
Do so many different things. That's what you saw with the Boston Celtics. You saw a team of guys like Derek White, Drew Holiday, Tatum, Brown.
Ball deflected. Oliveri, good hustle to get it back. Hood Schifino off the bounce. Nice feed inside. Bronny James, back shot is good. Teamwork gets J.J. Redick off the bench, clapping for his young players. As Wiggins has it. Draymond Green looking to post up against Reddish. Nice cut to the basket. There's some old-fashioned Warrior teamwork. Draymond Green looking to push, looking to run. Throws it in Kuminga, and this is what the Warriors want to do this year. Run, run, run. An excellent defensive player. First year here in the Bay Area with the Warriors. Jackson Davis, again, Kuminga cutting, Kuminga finishing. The up-tempo pace. Draymond Green catches, Reddish went for the steal. Wiggins left open. Has it poked away, but gets it back. This kid is fun to watch. He plays with so much energy, knocks down the three. Quincy Oliveri, the rookie from Xavier.
As a player trying to get noticed, you have to do that. He's doing it.
Jackson Davis knocks it out of Hayes' hands and right there to clean it up. But Schifino goes inside, being harassed by Kuminga. Reddish shot blocked by Draymond Green. Reddish gets it back, can't get the dunk to go. Melton tracks it down. Again, playing against the second unit, but some good Warrior defense. Another easy pass inside and another layup. Well, he had 17 games he missed last year on 2 league suspensions. As Oliveri gets into the paint, drives, flips it over the left hand, count it, and one.
In the background, it's not who he is. It wasn't the best version of him. And so the team had to figure it out. It was a tough year all around. But for him,
the Warriors on the run. Nice entry pass. Jackson Davis and a bucket. Kyle Anderson just in. Gets the rebound out the heel. Hill launches and knocks down the three. Met by Kevon Looney. Throws it right back. Hill. Nice extra pass. Podziemski wide open, man. The Warriors pouring it on.
Even against the other team's reserves, you want to do what you do. You want to work on things. And the Warriors' transition offense, positionally, Steve Kerr was telling me before the game, he wants them to be a little bit more organized, which was coach. And I could say the same thing about JJ. You know, he played, had a great career, great college, just like Steve, had a great NBA career. And then broadcasted. Steve went on and was a GM.
Absolutely.
Or maybe the Stars have so much money they don't.
They don't want to coach. They don't need to coach. Melton launches, and that three-pointer's good. Warriors have really shot the three ball well in the preseason.
You know, again, a kid would remind me of like an NFL quarterback. You know, he saw the game so elite and was such a smart player. Not surprised he's such a good coach. And never got to play those long minutes. And that's the thing they're trying to figure out now. How much can they use Moody?
Hill backs that one in. Buddy Hield, by the way, that last one, he stepped out of bounds, so they negated that shot. Wiggins goes inside. Scoop layup is good. Sweet move for Wiggins. By the way, just what you do know is he's going to do everything he can to be one.
But we don't have to know. I mean, I know we're so impatient, right? We don't have to decide after a player's freshman year. A nice pass there. We don't have to know right now. There's many players, Mike, that played 3 years of college and 4 years and came out and wouldn't have been ready after their freshman year.
Anthony Melton looks sharp tonight.
For a guy like that, Mike, a lot of like Alan Caruso, we had a guy like Sean Livingston.
They're 21 from 24 from 2-point range. Jackson Hayes in traffic, kicks it out. Oliveri leans in, another floater, another shot for him. And can they win? Who's going to knock them off? But when everybody has a chance, it's so great for so many different fan bases around. And not that everybody's chancing with a title. Nice footwork by Kuminga.
And that they've been so close. They had those great teams with early Durant, Westbrook, Harden. And this may be the next iteration for Sam Presti and what he's built.
Bronny James, nice setup there. Steve Kerr was telling us a story. Steve actually pitched as a high school pitcher at Dodger Stadium as Wiggins knocks down the three. Many starters for Golden State and giving him a field. basically has his rotation set as Bronny James. No, nice floater.
What's the level of competition? How old are they? How much in their bodies have they grown? It's a crapshoot in many respects. But I mean, it used to keep me up at night when you miss on a player in free agency of the draft, because I hated when I made a mistake where I could have done something and I chose to do something else. Changes everything, and so you constantly fret over that. So the mistakes I made, how much time do we have? Right? I go through all of them. Kind of tighten up his game, but he's going to get minutes for this Lakers team.
Good defense there from the Lakers. Bronny James gets inside. Sweet move with the left hand.
One of the most talented, physically gifted players in the entire NBA.
Now, I'm trying to remember a game they won in 6 games in that. As Reddish lines that up, and Reddish with a three-pointer.
One of the surprises, and he said in a pleasant way, Reddish, they think he can be a great on-ball defender. His commitment thus far early on, consistency, and he could be a guy that gives them great minutes. Defensively, they're going to need that wing stopper, and kind of the forgotten guy on this Lakers team. They're going to need him, and he hasn't played for quite some time.
Another three-pointer. Oliveri nails that one. Nice pass. Podziemski moving without the ball.
And I think that's what this Western Conference is going to have this entire season.
No question. Ball poked away. Picked up Oliveri. Lobs it up, and Bronny James throws it down. Good connection between. Nice highlight for the Laker fans here in attendance. Podziemski lets it fly. Almost all of it. Nice defense inside. Kyle Anderson kicks it out. Buddy Hield checks the seams, nails another back-to-back threes. Podziemski's tough.
He is. He's, like you said, led the league in charges last year. He's a great rebounder for a guard.
James, nice feed inside, but Castleton couldn't handle a pass. Kyle Anderson inside to Payton. Carmel Traore trying to make an impression as Buddy Hield, long distance three. Here, by the way, for Golden State, there's 15. Another turnover, and Podziemski's going to get a dunk off it. That's stuff that everybody on that team they'll be that bond for the rest of their lives. Nice cut, Bronny James on a good pass from Castleton. Lindy Waters, who has impressed Steve Kerr and the coaching staff, grabs that rebound. Nice feed inside. Lewis tips it over to Bronny James. Shot clock at 7. Pass deflected. Good hands from Waters. Winds up back with the Lakers, and Castleton with a nice touch.
So saying, oh, I don't know if he's good enough, or he had a tough preseason. Gary Payton's a great example of a guy. It takes, everybody's got to.
And his dad was a star, too.
A star.
With the hustle, of course. Bronny James from the corner. Shot off the mark. Waters has it. Pat Spencer, nice two-man game. Spencer and Waters. In that fine interview he did with him, he said, it's not a fair fight.
Yeah, he understands what this is.
The big guy could shoot, Quentin Post.
Yeah, he's a stretch big.
What a nice pass. But an excellent defensive play there. Waters tried. That was impressive as Lewis goes down the other end and finishes it off. It pretty much stopped it.
Yeah, it did, which is what you want. You don't want to take away the most exciting plays in basketball.
Nice floater there from Pat Spencer. Spencer was quite the story.
Get inside, but that's not what it is anymore. And that's a, you look at the Celtics with Horford and Porzingis, and there's Post.
Oh, great anticipation. And Beekman throws it down. Reese Beekman. Lakers didn't play their stars, but Warriors played some excellent team basketball. They finished the preseason 6-0. Lakers finished the preseason 2-4. Both of those absolutely meaningless. No step.